Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Now Jones. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
And that gives him 9 for the season, and I've been around the game long enough to know this. 10 is the benchmark number. All right, people want to get to there because that really signifies that you've had the year that you've been looking for and also gives you respect around the league.
A pickup of about... taken down at the 31. You talk about this Miami defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on fewer parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A-chain here, they stay on the ground. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important. No matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them in their 6s.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's a give to A-chain. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins 1st down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. A-chain on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The Dolphins at 5-7 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so try to turn things around here. And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Harrison. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it 1st and 10. This is caught by Hawkins. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And that's going to be incomplete. You look at this Patriots defense.
They've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, these 2 teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, New England.
Throwing Jones. Now a short one to Gesicki, pushing his way through. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. They'll run on 1st down. Stanton knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
10-0 the score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Brandon Jones. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones, little pitch and catch to the tight end Knox. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Miami set to take over. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Operating from the gun, Harrison. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
A-Chain gets it from the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Operating from the gun, Harrison. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Pats are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Jones throw here, taken in by Knox. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Miami's offense set and ready to go. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Throwing on 1st down. Harrison eluding the pressure right. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Point.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
That is caught, and he is going to have the Dolphins first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st down, Harrison. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll look to throw again. This is complete to Hawkins. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
First down, New England.
Jones, a final shot before break. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So at halftime, it's the Patriots. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. H.A. now up the middle. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. This is taken at about the 14. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 24, Jones over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Back to throw. Jones. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30.
17 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
Off the play fake. Jones. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Dolphins' 31-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And he finds a man on a crossing route. So we pause for an injured player, and now what you want to see, Juju Smith-Schuster. He's in some pain out there. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw. Jones. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots are able to add on to that lead. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
On 1st and 10, Harrison. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers. And in the huddle looking at each other.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And take it right on the 30. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. New England's offense set to go.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on 3rd down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench, not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
Take it at about the 16. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got to... out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 23-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Stanton. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
And his kick is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So the interception. Terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on first down, Harrison. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Dolphins are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Now Jones. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Holding, offense.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
A 28-yard gain. And a Patriot first down.
Jones hit and the ball's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And going deep for Hill. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Here's a toss coming right. And they will get back to within one score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the fourth. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season, so this is far from the final version.
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Stanton. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Gotta be.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field.
And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's one as a quarterback where you put both hands on your helmet and say, I can't believe I just did that. If he puts a little more touch on that ball, the receiver's still running. Instead, it's just an incomplete pass.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And past the 30 before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Back to throw. Harrison. Completes this to Elijah Higgins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Back to throw again. He dumps it off to A-Chain. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Looking to throw. Harrison. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Open man downfield is Hill. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. On 2nd down, a run by Oche. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and...
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. They'll look to throw. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up. But they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board. But job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
This crowd alive again. Some were headed for the exits, but a 4th quarter comeback has tied things up as the kick is away here.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. To throw on 2nd down, Tyson.
That's taken in by Knox.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
On first down, Tyson. And he will find his man on the outside.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
And the Patriot first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Stanton. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They'll keep it on the ground. Stanton. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On third down, Stanton. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So a pressure kick there by the young man, and that should be enough to finish this one off.
Well, he's a second-year guy now, so he says, don't call me a rookie anymore. And I tell you, he's got a bright future in this league. And kicks like that are going to make sure he sticks around for a good long while.
This is first and 10.
Back to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Kyle Duggar there on the coverage.
They'll come up now on second down.
Back to throw. Flush to his right.
This ball intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Patriots are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.